Sorry. My AirPod just fell out. My ears are huge. I don't know if you've noticed. My ears are like satellite dishes. So AirPods just bounce around in there and then they fall out. Hi.
All right.
Welcome to Great News.
Good start.
Mike Catherwood and I bring you stories that give you hope that maybe humans aren't all terrible. It's very possible they're not all. As a matter of fact, most humans are really pretty good people.
Yep. It's true. And there's thousands and thousands of stories every single day to help us prove it to you. And that's what this show's about.
And if you like it, subscribe and let your friends know about it. We would appreciate that. We're going to get the opening intro now from Michael Bublé.
I don't even know how that young man sounds.
Frank Sinatra-ish.
Doesn't he do like scat bullshit?
Sometimes,
like,
yeah.
Wow.
I hate saying the words to you, do some scat, but go ahead.
Because you know where my mind goes to. Straight to Germany. The German underground. Buddy. High fiber diet, German underground. A skibbity boo bye. It's the intro. The show's about to begin, bro. Say hello to the happy, goodbye to the blues. Kevin and Mike are here to give you great news. I better get it bow, boop, skibbity bow.
That's pretty accurate. That is pretty accurate. My first story is a reporter in Florida. They were trying to find an angle to do for Valentine's Day. And they decided, hey, we should go to a second grade class in Florida and ask them what love is.
Hell yeah.
So watch these second graders describe to you what love is.
Oh, Jamie, good morning.
Good morning, Tony. That's true. It is said that love makes us all feel like kids again. So our experts in this case are second graders at Laley Elementary School in Naples, Florida. We wanted to know all their thoughts on love and began by asking the big question we all ponder at some point. What is love?
Love is like, it's where you really like somebody and your heart really wants to be with them. Love is, to me, is helping others, caring, respecting. Love is family. I don't know how to explain it that much. Hugging, liking, and loving people.
Why is love important?
My dad loves me, my mom loves me, my brother sometimes hits me, but still he loves me. Because,
Is love important?
yes.
And why do you think?
Because,
It gives people joy.
love is important because if we didn't have love, then there wouldn't be as much people in this world.
Who's the perfect person for you that you'd want to grow old with?
They had to like what I like. They love me for me.
What does that mean exactly?
It means that they don't want me to change for who I am.
All right, hold the tape.
What
right
about when grown-ups talk about
Stop the video. Stop the video. Okay. First of all, why is he grilling that kid?
Seriously. Gotcha.
Who do you want to be with the rest
Fucking
of your
relax.
life? You're a second grader.
Look at that face he froze on, too. You did. That's an evil man. You're not.
Who are you going to be with the rest of your life? What does that
Laden,
mean?
dude?
I need a name and I need it now. And you have to stick to it for the rest of your life. Now, he says, and it's stuck on that face because he's saying the word romance. What about, and I don't know why he would ask second graders about romance, but that's what he's asking them.
romance? What is romance?
In movies, if like somebody kisses, they always kiss like on the lips or like. So for some reason, they always kiss like with their tongue and lips. In movies, I see they don't just like kiss for 1 second. They kiss for a long time.
It's too long, right?
Yeah, and then I'm like, I'm going to my room. My parents don't even kiss.
They don't kiss?
No.
Thank you for saying
Never.
The other kid's like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about your parents. I don't want to hear about kissing. I don't know why he's asking the kids about romance.
Don't do that.
Right. Let's stick with what is love. In movies,
but I
like the little girl that said in movies they kiss and then they use their tongue. Bleh. I like that.
Actually, now I changed my mind because I do like that he asked it because I love the kids' reaction. They don't like that. No. They were happy to talk about love. The Romans are like,
Right. Agreed.
Well, Kevin, it is in fact a couple weeks after good old Valentine's Day. And because of that, the internet has been inundated with a lot of amazing, loving, uplifting stories based around Valentine's Day. This one, to me, was the most uplifting.
Okay.
There is a mom who is a mother of four. Her name is Ashley Manning in Charlotte, North Kakalaki. And she just came up out of the blue with an idea to show love to the people who might be needing it the most on Valentine's Day. And who are those people? They're the people who lost their partner.
Wow.
She raised 20 grand in donations and got together some 300 volunteers to assemble bouquets to deliver to widows and widowers on Valentine's Day. Wow. This is the second year she's done it, and it was just one simple idea, kind of a harebrained idea, and it took off like wildfire. We talked about it all the time on this show. This is the second time she's done it, and she delivered bouquets to 120 different widows and widowers in the area. Kudos to all involved, and extra love to those people who are hurting is the post on Instagram.
Wow, that's amazing. You know, you think about people who don't have a partner, but you don't really think about people who lost a partner, you know.
Right. I mean, like, who amongst us hasn't been in a phase in our life where, you know, sometimes you do and sometimes you don't, you break up, blah, blah, blah. But when the one that you feel is the one moves on to the other, to the afterlife, that's a different level of struggle, I would imagine. You know,
that's devastating. It would have to be devastating.
Yeah.
The next story is not a typical Kevin story, although I do love the idea of the pay it forward story. We have talked about those before, where somebody gets in line. Where was it? McDonald's, someplace, Wendy's. They got in line and they paid for the person behind them. And then the person behind them said, oh, we should pay for the person behind us. And people who receive kindness generally like to then pass it on. And that's what this story is about. Although it is about theater, which I don't know really much about.
I was going, wait a second. Kevin, you're a big fan of the pay it forward. This is a very Kevin story. Then you mentioned theater. This is very much not a Kevin story. Yes.
Correct. Yes. There's a Broadway star named Claiborne Elder. And
fuck that name.
I'm fine with that. I don't like the name either. But it's a really inspirational story about somebody being kind to him when he was younger, and then his desire to keep that going and pay it forward. It's a little bit of a longer story, but it's worth it because the ripple effect of doing one thing nice for somebody can keep going forever.
I was pretty scared to move to New York. And, it really did seem like a big, scary city to me. And not that this one chance meeting of a stranger giving me money changed everything for me, but it showed me a play that felt like something I would be in.
15 years ago, Claiborne Elder was a 20-something from Utah.
It's terrific if you're not Pacific Magic Fund!
Standing in the back of a Broadway theater, watching Putnam County Spelling Bee, when a random act of kindness opened up a door to new possibilities.
This man and woman came up to me and said, hey, are you from out of town? And I said, yeah, I'm just here visiting. And the man handed me $200 and said, you looked like you were having more fun than the people in the expensive seats. Go buy yourself a ticket to Sweeney Todd tomorrow. It'll change your life.
He never got a name, just $200 and this photo.
Hey, well, hold on a second. Or even if you're in your early 20s, $200, the first thought is, I'm gonna hit the club.
Right? For you. I'm a theater nerd, so I was like, how many Rush tickets will this buy? No, and actually, you know what? There was part of that when I got the money, I was like, wow, I'm really I'm like really poor.
Yeah.
I could use this for a lot of other things.
Right. And you'd never seen Sweeney Todd.
I'd never seen Sweeney Todd. I didn't really know it even that well. And so I did.
These are probably the worst boys in London.
Starring in that production of Sweeney Todd, the legendary Patti LuPone.
And speaking of feeling like Broadway stars were mythical, that did not seem real. Patti LuPone seemed like a person you read about in a book or heard about somewhere, but not someone you saw perform. You know, not for me, not for a kid from Utah.
What's even harder to believe, Patti LuPone is now his co-star.
You could drive a person crazy. You could drive a person mad.
A twist of fate that goes back to the stranger who gave him the means to watch one of Broadway's biggest productions.
It takes that kind of generosity to show you what generosity can be, to turn it around and do it again.
Giving back is now a big part of Clay's life. Once a month, he and his 4-year-old son pay for a stranger's meal at their local diner. And recently, through his social media, he started to give away free tickets to his show Company. He posted it on Instagram along with the backstory of why.
Somebody asked for my Venmo, said, I'd like to send you some more money to buy tickets. And he sent me $700. I don't know him. More people started sending me money, I'm still giving away tickets. I've given away 150 tickets so far.
How much money have people given you?
Close to $10,000.
What's even more, he found the stranger.
The minute he said Putnam County Spelling Bee, it all came back.
His name is Mark Howell, and he lives in LA. We got to be there for their first Zoom reunion.
It's been really overwhelming. And I couldn't talk about this for the first 3 days without, sobbing. It's been really inspiring and overwhelming. Like it still, it makes me cry.
What's amazing about a random act of kindness is the randomness of it. You had no idea that what you did was so much more than that, and made me a person who is kinder because of what you did.
Isn't that an amazing story?
That is a truly amazing story.
The guy, almost without a second thought, just said, hey, you might like this other play. Here's $200. And it changed who this person is for the rest of his life because of that.
Wow. And goddamn if Claiborne isn't good looking. It's like
it's
a little bit uncomfortable there.
I liked when the guy said, yeah, I'm going to go to the club. And he's like, maybe for you, not me.
Maybe for you. The first thing I thought of was like, I'm going to buy groceries. I would imagine a young actor moving to New York. He's probably in your early 20s. You're like, no, you know what I need? I need to gas, subway tickets and fucking groceries.
Yep. Right.
But, I would have bought drugs.
No, but I do like that. Then that made him want to give back. And then he posted on social media, and then a whole bunch of people started sending him money so that he could continue giving back. Like it just does have a ripple effect and does really grow. And the guy who started it knew nothing about it until, recently.
And the fact that he was so touched too, however many years later, 15 years later, that's a beautiful story. I love it.
I don't know either one's place, but that's a good story. Yes, go ahead.
Here's another humdinger. Keeping Valentine's Day theme alive. Okay.
Okay.
5-year-old boy wants to ask a girl in his class if she would like to be his Valentine. His mom's like, serious? You five? And he says, yeah. I want to get flowers.
Did you do that when you were 5?
No. I didn't
even do that this past Valentine's Day.
I don't recall. I recall when I would admit that I liked girls, and it was probably like junior high school. But I can't recall when I really internally was girl crazy. I don't think it was before I was like 10, 8 or 9, 10, something like that.
Yeah.
But this 5-year-old he's ready to go. Dude throws on a suit.
What?
Check it out. And like the mom filmed it. This is amazing.
He's wearing a suit in the snow.
Bouquet's bigger than him.
Does anyone answer?
My baby Lila.
Oh, do you want to say Lila?
Yeah.
Lila.
Hi, Lila. Happy Valentine.
What is all this?
Just backs away.
You got so sweet.
And she hugs him and he turns and walks away. Wow.
And gave her a little stuffed animal. So sweet, man.
So many people are better than us, man.
I know. And 5-year-olds are better than us, man.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of kids, my last story is about a toddler. And it's a super quick video. But it highlights the good nature of people to take care of other people, or in this case, pets. There's a dog there, and fireworks start going off. And dogs do not like fireworks.
Correct.
And watch what this toddler does. She covers the dog's ears.
So sweet.
The dog is almost bigger than her.
By the way, that dog's 500 years old. It was like, I don't give a shit.
I can't hear anything. I don't know what's happening.
But that is so sweet.
She just covers the dog's ears. And then when the fireworks are over, she's fine.
She's like, yeah, let's go back to life.
Yep.
That is
then
sweet.
The dog died. That's the part of the story you didn't see.
Yeah,
but.
she ate it. That's the worst part.
Dog didn't die. She didn't eat it. That was all joking.
Kevin, Courtney, everyone involved in making this show, I apologize. I'm not going to lie.
No.
I was threatened. I was scared. I have to allow my cousin Rudy to take over here.
Hold on. He threatened you?
Yeah. All right, dude, it's time.
Mike's cousin Rudy is sometimes a dick and does force his way into the show occasionally. Usually gives pretty awful advice as well.
Hey, fool. Hey, listen.
Hey, Rudy.
Hey, I heard you, dog.
Yeah, heard me what?
You were saying.
Well, I was just talking about someone else.
Listen, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Hey, has Rudy's mustache gotten bigger? Nah, fool. I lost weight.
Okay, I mean, your mustache is sizably bigger.
No, because my face is smaller. It's the fucking made-up perspective.
Okay, all right.
So listen.
What is it that you threatened Mike with? You have some important information?
That's right.
Okay.
I realized that you guys are doing your great news, and you do happy love stories and shit.
Right.
And I did one that's on Instagram that's so loving and is so filled with romance and provocative shit that I demanded that.
Rudy, could I just interrupt? I've known you a while, and romance is not necessarily the word I would use.
Yeah, love is my middle name, fool. What do you mean?
Okay, all right. My bad.
I mean, my middle name is Miguel, pero love is theoretically like my middle name. Hey, listen. So I called up my primo. I was like, if you're doing a show with Valentine's Day shit in it, I need to be in it, like put my story in. And he said, no, I don't think that. And then I said, I'll beat you up. And he's like, all right. So this is my beautiful, loving video about how to be a lover for Valentine's Day.
What's up, lovers? It's Valentine's Day. It's a day for you to get pinche sexy. And no one knows about that better than Rudy. So listen up, men. So listen closely. Girls who hail from the island of Lesbos, and men who like panocha. First, you must harness all the sacred power of the coochie. Get yourself this amazing spiritual panocha candle. I got mine at Me Fucky Sucky, my favorite massage parlor. But you can get yours at InfoWars or Goop. And light that shit. Like you don't wanna. You wanna light it, pero you don't wanna burn. You know, she doesn't. You don't want like lead poisoning in her cooch or asbestos. And you don't want Freddy Krueger labia, you know, so don't burn it. Just put it near it. And let the fumes and vapors and shit bathe her beautiful panocha. Then get the power of dragon breath, like Kundalini yoga. This Kundalini yoga, but you match it with Kunalingus. It's Kundalingus, like this. So you get down and you get in, prepare the lips like this, and you don't touch. You just use your breath, the power of your breath to electrify the coochie. Don't blow too hard because you can explode her fucking cervix. Don't blow too hard. You know, it's like you could mess up the threading on the screw. You know what I mean? Like the insides could go kapow. Coochie vacuum. And then after she's had too much, you pushed her to the threshold. Insert the lengua in little bursts.
Come on. Come on.
That's the
Come on.
By that point, she will explode into ecstasy and love. Happy Valentine's.
Come on, Rudy.
I told you it's sexy.
Rudy.
Well, who's that hyena over there? This hyena in the screens over here. Who's she? She's making all them crazy faces.
Courtney, that you can see.
Yeah, who's that hyena? Wait, hey, turn on your microphone, hyena. I saw you making crazy faces, like, and I know what those faces mean. It's like, oh, damn, look at that sexy Aztec warrior.
Nope. She was horrified. If I could speak on her behalf.
Oh, I hope I can be done with this show so I could go change my underwear.
Nope.
Quick, because I'm ruined.
Nope.
Because I'm so turned on by your machismo.
I'm gonna have to talk to Mike about any future guest appearances.
Hey, that's right. You want them to be more frequent because you're so aroused.
That may be a misread, Rudy. It's possible that's a misread.
Well, thank you for letting me present my story, and now I can take my la guitarra and play you out.
Oh, okay. You have the outro? Okay.
And then, hey, fool, listen, all you hyenas and vatos out there, subscribe to this show and like it and hit the pinche bell thingy on YouTube and tell all your friends to watch because it's a good show for you to feel good about life and other people because we all need that. You know what I'm saying?
In contrast to the last 3 minutes.
Oh, you're tripping, dog. Deep in the heart of Juarez, Mexico, comes a crazy Mexican warrior who has tattoos on his chest of hyenas with big chichis in a waterfall. And then they talk about good news to the Virgin Mary. And she tells them about her eyebrow pencil that makes her cry and feel happy. And they sit around the campfire and they talk about that one time when Fernando Valenzuela threw a no-hitter. Go Raiders.
That was quite an outro for the show. Well done.
Thank you,
Rudy.
All right.
Mike and I will be back next time.
Serio.